Let's see, what's probably a good title for this one? Ooh, how about this? Alright, that's good enough. Alright, so we're going to try to switch it up a little bit on the video game highlight reels. And let's kind of get started off with a few short clips, shall we? Alright, so this first one we got a nice little Reaper multi-kill highlight. Pretty much helping out the team to stop the other team. Coming in, Racco have a triple kill there, and to top it all off, we got a Reaper doing the same thing, but getting nothing, and I pretty much salt the wound there. So this one is going to be the satisfaction of dealing with crap that you opponents try to pull off, like putting a Bastion on the payload, doing all that. It was just pretty much easy as a pie, just get behind them and unleash a barrage. So then we'll jump to something a little bit more precise. We got McCree here, trying to finish up the game. A nice little quad. Real nice. And then gotta go to my girl Tracer here. Pop in. Double kill. And then just come screeching out and just showing you how quickly you can get your ults up just after that. So now we gotta go to my boy Junkrat, my usual. Pretty much trying to get that final push in here and there, so you know how it's gonna be. Just look at the kill feed go. But that's not the only one we got here. We got this one. And I gotta tell you, if you have a moment like this, you have to have some sort of satisfaction. You have to have some sort of sensation, like, oh, that was nice. See what I mean? Because when you rack up that many kills off of one hit, it's just amazing. Alright, so that's pretty much what I got for short clips right now. So now let's transition into our long clip sessions. So we got this first one, and it's all about trying to hold things off. When you got the payload here on King's Row, and it's that home stretch, you got to try to do whatever you can to stop them. And this is what I had in mind. So we'll jump right into the middle of things. So pretty much for the first part of the defense, I decided to go with Hanzo. Because this one's like, there's plenty of opportunities with Hanzo to try to like get around corners, and especially if you can rack up your ult quickly, get him by surprise. But we're going to start off with kind of the mistake here, because I rack up my ult, and as soon as I decide to hit the Y button, I get off, so I lost the ult, and it was kind of frustrating, and it always is frustrating when you hit the button and then you kind of get off. So I said, okay, let's try to do something a little bit desperate here. Let's swap over to Doomfist. Because why not? So, jump right in. Get a few punches in off him, and we're already core away on the ults. And I'm thinking, alright, let's got D.Va. Didn't work because she decided to initiate self-destruct. It's like, alright, fine. I make it up with that. And again, it's like I was lucky, it's like because Mercy had her support keeping the whole lot of us healed, so I was able to at least hang on for as long as I can. Then I almost got taken out by Tracer. Brought on the assist, and then it's like I tried to go wind back, nothing there, so I decided to at least push back a little bit. And things got a little bit rough. I missed again. But then this is where things start to pick up. Unleash Meteor Strike, we got D.Va out. Pick a spot, and boom! 2 right there. And this one's crazy. Watch this. Watch this. We need to go back on that one more time. Alright, so again, let's go back to right with the Meteor Strike. And pay attention to what happens here. I get the punch off of Moira, and then in the leap, she teleports. I go in and slam her down. Somehow taking her out as soon as she got back. And we managed to hold it off at the end as I finished up the rest of them. I mean, it's the kind of stuff that you have to, like, have a second look at to realize that really happen? And it did. Alright, so let's go for another subject matter, shall we? So here's a nice little question. How often do you play Overwatch on competitive and something like this happens? So yeah, we're pretty much here at the situation where someone decided to quit in the middle of our match. We did our attacking part, but now it's their turn to defend. Now, usually when something like this happens, you're gonna have a reaction, something like this. You freaking coward! But I guess the question is, why would I want to show something like this right now? Well, we're gonna sit back, relax, and kind of enjoy it for a bit, because there's a pretty good reason why. So yeah, we were all pretty bummed out that we lost our guy, and most of the time I'm just checking back and forth to make sure it's like, well, maybe he'll come back. Maybe it's an internet problem. Because that's what you're kind of hoping it is. But majority of the time on Overwatch, it's not. He's just leaving because he didn't like how things turned out. So yeah, there was a big concern when it's like when a couple of us dropped off already, but we managed to at least recover, get back, and surprisingly, we were actually putting up a little hold here. I mean, our comp was at least decent for 5 of us. It's like a couple DPS. We got a primary healer with Moira. But then this is just pretty much putting in the effort here. Kind of like staying close, don't mess anything up. I was on mics making sure shots are being called. Got my ult already.
Into the iris. I've got you in my sight.
And this is where things will get concerned, because here come a couple of their tanks trying to push up. So yeah, the combination, it was me on Soldier, we have Symmetra here. Then our tanks of Zarya and D.Va. And then Moira on heals. Yeah, so it's like I paused my ult. And we managed to at least sweep them up there with a couple, but it was a combination of me and Symmetra taking care of that sweep. Yeah, in this part, it's like we had somebody was trying to sneak in behind us, and so it's like I at least followed up with Zarya to help take him out. And the tanks made the return. You know, the one thing I think that the mistake on their part was definitely they kind of went triple tank on us in the efforts to kind of wrap things up, because they had you got a Reinhardt, a Roadhog, and a Wrecking Ball. You see Reinhardt wasn't doing his role correctly to be a shield because he's the only one. Some of them are just diving in. Again, at this point we kind of realized, like, well, we got them pretty scattered right now and they keep doing it, so I don't know, maybe this would work. But then this was the things that were a little bit scary, because it's like Soldier managed to get behind us, tried to pop his ult, but I managed to get off of it just in time. And I was like, okay, so let's wait and get my ult ready. Nope. And then he got Roadhog behind on, at least letting them know that like he's back there. And he managed to push me off, and I was like, and that part was a big concern, because like, oh no, we are about to lose everyone. So it's like, alright, desperation, time to pop the ult. Rack them up, finish them up. Wait, are we about to do this? Yes, we are. And you can't probably hear it on my mic right now, but this was my reaction as we were claiming victory. You freaking lost to a 5-on-6! Again, that's one of the rare occurrences. It's like, you don't think you would win any of those matches when you're clearly outnumbered and competitive, but somehow we freaking did it. I mean, this is amazing. So then recently I decided, let's take a break from competitive for a bit, go back into quick play in the arcade, have a little fun. And I decided, well, since my skills have been pretty good in competitive, let's take some characters I don't usually play and see how well I do with them in quick play. And as you're going to see right now, we're going to see some stuff. So here we are on Rialto, and yep, it's Widowmaker. And you can see from the heads-up display, this is not competitive, so there's the proof. And again, the start of this is a little bit shaky just because of the fact, like, it took me that many shots to take down Hanzo, and for some reason he still didn't notice. So that's what we're dealing with. But then things pick up right here. Take down the opposing Widowmaker. Take down the Roadhog. Causing a lot of damage on the Mei. Hit on Junkrat. Put a trap behind him, take him down. So yeah, pretty good start right there. And then this one definitely takes the cake. Come around. Zenyatta. Boom! There we go. And then Roadhog's back. Get up to a new position. The side was a little unfortunate there. Zai, let's at least move to a different spot, try to take him out. And would have gotten it if it wasn't for the mine. But at least got it back with one of those. Just racking up a few assists there, not any one shots on my part. Then this, and then for kicks and giggles, this. He freaking jumped right into the middle of my shot. That was an amusing double kill for sure.
Team up for special attack.
And then things fell apart because apparently Roadhog managed to get behind us, unleash his ult, and decided to go after me. And I think that was my first death of the match, so probably tell it's like we were definitely on a good team here. So then it's just a long walk to get back to position, and I'm about to have infrared sight again. Made a couple attempts of shots, nothing there. Chose the wrong target on that one because the Widowmaker was shooting at me, and she got off on the second shot, and I only had one attempt at her, and poor decision making there. So that's death number 2, but spoiler alert, that was the last one you're gonna see, because here we come. They try and unleash Blizzard. I'm in the back trying to give him all the support I can. I got the shield, so that's good. Put on a mine. Yep, there's the Widowmaker flying up. Decided to ignore it because then Roadhog comes in. Took him out, and then... Nope. Nope. Yep. Shield. Zarya comes in, boom. Assists here and there. We're about to take it, but it's so close that somebody's on top of it. Come on in. Take down Roadhog. All I got left is Mei. Down. Game over, man. Oh boy. And guess what happens next? You're thinking like, oh, well, who got play of the game? It was me. And it was for one that I didn't expect to get. It was that one with the you can't see it, but it's like where they pop the Roadhog and then I managed to get the one headshot at the end. But yeah, that was amusing for sure. Well, I actually hope you enjoyed that huge montage of Overwatch clips. It's going to be tough doing some right now because we're in the season of new games, and I've got a few on my plate at the moment, so whatever I can get out of my video games, I'll see if there's any that are worthy to be on my channel. So until then, we'll see ya.